It's time for Washington Fish Quest. This episode, Sand Soul. Hey Washington Fish Questers, Blake here. I'm down in historic South Sound. It's Coho season now. You know, because of pink season, I really didn't get king jigging like I thought I was going to. I ended up taking a lot of folks pink fishing, which was wonderful. But I didn't concentrate on the kings like I wanted to, and a request I had on my channel was to do more jigging videos. So this video is going to be about, let me get the camera placed here, the best jig setup for salmon. Now, this was probably going to be for kings, but this is a weird fishery I'm in here, where these coho actually stack up. I can never get them to bite, typically on a jig, but we'll give it a try today. Let's see, where it is. There's my jigging rod. So here it is. Because I did a video, about 3 years ago called Rig Your Jig for Success, and this was one I didn't really include. I included something similar, but not exactly like this. So what I got here is a jig. It's a 2-ounce P-line minnow that I like, and then I've bent the eyes on it, the top and the bottom. Then I got a little bead here, a little bead stopper, and that's really just to protect the line from going through that last loop down to the hooks. Then I've got 2 double-aught hooks. They happen to be pink, but that's just because I have a lot of pink hooks because it was pink salmon season. It's actually kind of weird that they're pink, but whatever. What makes it the best jig is I have a second hook here. Now, why that is important, why that makes it the best jig, is they can hit the jig and you get them on this top hook, but a lot of time if you watch underwater footage of salmon, they will snap at things and miss. And so this hook here, this back one here, they can suck up. My buddy Zach is who originally turned me on to this setup, and I was out there at Fish Trap once a couple years ago with him when he was jigging up kings, and one of them had actually sucked up this back hook so much it was coming through his gill plate. So I guess a heads up if that's an area where they're all hatchery, but if there's wild fish, be wary of that, because you wouldn't want to accidentally murder them that way. But in an area like this, in Marine Area 13 where it's all hatchery, this back hook here, woof, it can just be lethal. So that is why this is the #1 jig for salmon. See if I can get any coho on it. I'm actually not seeing any on the bottom, which there usually is in this spot, so I will have to look around for them. It is so dang smoky out here, and I didn't bring a mask, so I think I'm going to probably last maybe an hour tops, unfortunately, because it is bad. It's not even my lungs I'm worried about the most with all the smoke. Last night I slept in this big pot full of brine. It is full of salt and brown sugar, and I got some wood chips on the boat, so if I'm out here for 6 to 10 hours, it could end up bad for me. All right, I see a few on the bottom anyway. Let's give it a try. That was a bite immediately. What the heck? Huh. This might be a flounder? It's lethargic if it's a coho. I've basically done one jig and was just kind of letting it sit there. Fish checker named Mike was telling me, I don't think this is a coho. It's not really doing anything. Oh, it's a nice piece of wood. Check this out. Look at that. You see the starfish on there? Right there? But look at the other side. Another starfish. Right there. So I guess it kind of doesn't matter which way this goes back down. You can all have a good laugh. I thought that was a fish for a second. I mean, I knew it wasn't a coho, but it was like, what in the world? All right, let's try again. Something hit that time. Something hit that time. That's a fish. Pretty sure it's flounder or something, but let's find out. It's got some size to it, whatever it is. Yep, flounder. Oh, it's an actual sand soul, I believe. Yeah. I didn't know these were down here. Wow. That's great. Oh no! Dang it. I was actually going to eat that. Shoot. Well, if I got any good footage at all, that's going to be the Sand Soul Fish Quest. I didn't know that they were down here. Now here's some pictures of a rock sole versus a sand sole. You can see the kind of like the bigger head, the coloring there. Shoot! Well, unfortunately, I'm going to asphyxiate soon. It's all the smoke, so I'll be back with some Coho videos here soon, though. Thank you so much. See you next time on Washington Fish Quest.